Hi, I'm Victor Dallon. I'm the founder and CEO of Dallon Networks based in San Francisco, but actually it's quite a virtual company as it should be in the 21st century. At heart, I'm a social anthropologist, turned journalist, turned development expert, turned, social media practitioner. I've turned around so often that I'm actually quite dizzy right now to think about the potential of the 21st century, the technology for global impact. We have never lived in a better world. The 21st century is very exciting because when you look at utmost poverty, those people who make $1 a day or less. We went from 42% of the population in 1981 to 14%, 1/4, in one generation. When you talk about life expectancy, disease disappearing slowly, but actually it is happening. Not too many pandemics right now. We think that actually the world is such a wonderful place that our work is done. Not quite. Let's think about the challenges, and there are quite a few. And I think the key question we need to ask ourselves is, what are we thinking? Or another way to look at it is to think about our children or our grandchildren, looking at 2015, the early part of the 21st century, and they would ask about us, what were they thinking? Do we realize that the main killer for US men is guns? It's not a disease. It's not even car crashes. It is guns. What are we thinking? We're not doing anything about this. Another way to look at this is farming, water. How do you have access to your protein? Do you eat meat or do you eat vegetables? It takes 54 more energy to produce a kilo of meat than it would take actually to have the equivalent in vegetable protein. Thinking about this, our children, our grandchildren will look at us and say, what are we thinking? What were we thinking? How come we didn't do anything? The same way we look in a different way, in different aspect, about slavery, the slave trade, female genital cutting, food binding, and we look at this and say, what were they thinking? So as we do our work, I think we have to really ask these questions as often as we can, put ourselves in the shoes of our children and grandchildren, so that when they ask what were they thinking, they come up with actually a good answer.